Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, witches and wizards, and welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm Cobalt, Thorium. And in this episode, well, we're going to try to leave this astronomy tower. And then we're going to go and try to do an astronomy class. I think that's probably the next thing to do. And we are unlocked. And then after that, I think what we'll try to do is In the Shadow of the Bloodline. I don't think the astronomy class is probably going to take all that long, so we are already in the astronomy tower. Very convenient. Unfortunately, we did forget to pick up that Niffler or whatever it was called. Not Niffler, the moon thing.
Ally and friend.
Everybody's sleeping. Well, do we not go this way? Oh. I guess I goofed on that. You gotta wait and then do it. We can't have astronomy class during the day,
is right? The dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
You know, it really is an intellectual marvel. Just the whole Harry Potter
Still
universe.
Don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
A marvel of imagination. What is going on? They're like clipping into each other. Oh my god, what is going on
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
It's glitching out. Get out of here. Weird guy. Oh, what is this? Is that really focused? That still seems kind of blurry to me.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past.
Yeah,
Look
wear a
only
jacket.
to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Do wizards not have jackets?
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We
Oh,
met in
God.
potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
He's a Ravenclaw. We're gonna reject his advances. Besides, he's kind of creepy.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all
Slap him.
personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby
He's
either.
peeping Tom.
Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. come find me there afterwards and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, God.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Odd stone tables? Oh. I wonder if this will unlock those weird sundial things.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Yes, it is the dog star. I really feel like we should have unlocked something to talk to her. But alas.
Revelio.
Oh, here it is.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Okay. And because she's right at the top, we probably want to talk to her.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
No? What the hell are you talking about?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far.
Okay,
For
that's what those
centuries,
are.
wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Way to use all like 10-point words, jeez.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Interesting.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Stellar.
Revelio.
Oh, jeez. That's a good pun. Not gonna lie. Alright, here's this
The
creep.
perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
He's gonna try to
I
woo
have
me
the
with
telescope.
poetry or
It's
something.
nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But
Oh,
there
I don't
is,
like you.
something else.
Yes. What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I didn't realize this, but her scarf is all full of skulls. That's kind of cool. Okay, so and you'll help, and you'd like help finding it, or so the telescope came with a catch. Let's let's lay it on and start impugning his what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god. Yeah. Accusing him. We'll just say I'll just say
Ah, I had a
Impugning
feeling there
his
would be
honor.
a catch
That's
to
what
that
I want to say.
telescope.
No, I certainly wasn't trying to... bribe you or anything. But are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
God. He's a total creeper. So
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
That's right, the centaurs are very astrological.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Get away from
Happy
me.
to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it?
With you,
The
it
Gobstones
certainly
Club are
is.
cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Which way? That way, I assume.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you creeping on me?
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
And they will discover new planets after this. If I have the timing of this game right. I mean, Pluto wasn't discovered until the 1930s, right? And isn't this game at like 1890 or something?
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
All right.
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
The caged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. Okay.
Here. Revelio.
What? You have more to say?
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
All right, we've already done
Where
these.
precisely
I don't know
is the
why.
According to an old astronomer's...
Actually,
Yeah, you could tell he was totally like expecting me to be like, "Oh, Amit, do you want to go out on a date?" All right.
incendio.
Cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
There are only spiders lurking about. There's spiders on top of spiders.
Look,
It's
there's
spiders
the
all the way
table.
down. Here, let's
I
do
think
this.
you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
I'm the one who found it. Of course I should do the honors.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Okay. I don't really know how to do this. So point, telescope, zoom, rotate. Okay.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Assume that the big one is big, so rotate is... Zoom in more. Seems about right. Zoom in maybe a little more. There we go. Lyra.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said.
This
And
is
your
boring.
contribution
What's
was
magical about this? Come
invaluable.
on.
Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Emmett. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted
Push him
saying
off the
just that.
battlements. Push
This is
him.
only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's.
Oh, God.
Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
God, you are such a creep.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Yeah, so in that, there was also 2 occasions where we were given a choice, and then the choice was thrown out. I really dislike that. You should never have a choice unless you're actually going to honor it. So one of those was... Did I say I didn't want to follow him and I didn't want his telescope? I think that those were the 2, and they were like, nonsense. And then it was just assumed that somehow I still assented to whatever they were talking about, you know? Very annoying. So it also occurs to me that at some point we forgot to pick up the statue at, not the statue, the Mooney at, world map, that's what it is, down here at Feldcroft. Oh, what was that? There was like a skull that came up here. What is that? Infamous foe? A formidable and wily enemy. That's new. I haven't seen those before. Oh, we got some astronomy tables now. More items to pick up on our way to various different places. Cool. Alright, let's go to the Hogsmeade map. No, Hogwarts map. Okay, so we still have a lot of field guide pages, a lot of demigod statues, and an astronomy table. I wish that... Okay, so change map, wait. Damn it. Okay. I'm being scatterbrained right now. Let's do the Shadow of the thingamajiggy. Shadow of the Bloodline or whatever. What? Why are you taking me this way? Okay, let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go this way. I think that there might be some Hogwarts tables or pages around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Because I don't think we ever found one in here. That seems like a likely place. Right.
Alohomora.
Oh, we didn't have better lockpick about that. Cool. And we're in.
Revelio.
We got a note. Professor Howlin, or Howen. I'd be more than happy to take any excess puffskein hair from you. I could collect it when I make a next delivery to the castle. Sounds as if you've plenty for your classroom needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. A little bird told me that you once encountered an alchemy. I can't say I'd mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green when I was collecting toadhide in the west. Of course, it could have been a baby wyvern. Hard to tell at that age. Anyway, not for the faint of heart, is it? This life with magical beasts. Looking forward to your response, Ellie Peck. It's one of those thingamajigs.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Loosened brown helmet scarf, which is inferior to your current one. Look at this. There's a little Niffler plushie. Oh my god, I want that. I want that so bad. Oh, that's a toilet. Oh, gross. It's not like even a real toilet. It's like just a hole in a board. Weirdo.
Alohomora.
Mine.
Revelio.
Anything else in here? In this area? Well, my hunch that there was still stuff to find out here turns out to be remarkably valid. However, it still did not have everything I was hoping for. Alright, let's go to the next quest. I'm sure that maybe we'll come across some stuff along the way. You know what? I've never really looked out here. Is this the lake?
Revelio.
Where are the mermaids? I think this is fruitless. Let's get back out. Come on.
Revelio.
Okay, we got a ding that time. Sounds like it's over here. It's not just this, is it? Where would it be? Like, there's a definite ding. What is that?
Revelio.
It sounds like it's over there, or maybe even up there. Maybe it's up.
Revelio.
Can we even go up from here? There's stuff down there, too. Alright, let's try up. Actually, there are pressure plates around here too, aren't there? That we've only ever found like 2 of them. Alright, we tend to go through this area quite often.
Revelio.
I'm lost. Okay, there's a treasure chest in the next room, though.
Revelio.
Okay, so it's not those things that's setting off that ding. There's something here. How do we get there? It's definitely over here. But I do not know how to get there.
Revelio.
How do we get up there? Let's look outside.
I'll be weak from finishing so much interesting.
Maybe we just fly up there. I do not know. There must be some way up there. Oh, that guy's glitching out. Crap. Maybe there's like one of those frog teleporters. Because there doesn't appear to be a staircase, and it's got to be internal. There's no bridge or anything at the level that we're looking at.
Revelio.
Never seen devils.
Such a mysterious castle. Okay, so we want to go this way. We want to go this way. And then I really want there to be a door right here, but there isn't.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a practice I never made! Some of you have been using polishes.
Revelio.
know how to get in there. I think that there's one of those things in here too. Yeah, there's one of those.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
I don't know, I'm waffling here. There's stuff I want to get, but it seems out of reach.
Revelio.
This place is foggy. Alright, let's just go to Sebastian.
Revelio.
See if we hear any more dings along the way. And if there's still like 50 pages left.
Students think they're on. This is the best one ever. Woohoo!
Revelio.
Oh, look, it's all decorated for Halloween. That's awesome. Alright, we've already solved this puzzle.
Revelio.
50 more pages, though. Like, I have a hard time even imagining that, considering we've spent so much.
I wonder what it was like.
Considering how many pages we've already found, you know?
Revelio.
And we've only ever found 2 of those push buttons, too. It's a little unnerving.
Revelio.
Oh, we've never been out here while people were actually eating. It's kind of cool. The polycam must be ridiculous with this many characters. Wow. But the frame rate just dropped in the recording. It's still at a very good pace in game, but
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
ominous
He's being
things.
ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Oh, I'm curious about the dark arts.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
We're buddies.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know it.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Yeah, he should have just done it. On muggles. They're just muggles.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
That is not what I meant. Oh, I hope this doesn't sabotage.
He'll change his mind.
I hope this doesn't sabotage our quest. Ah.
Revelio.
Some weird graffiti here. Have we ever been up in here? I don't think we have. It's a new location.
Alohomora.
So what I was trying to say is, you should have known better than to defy his parents, not you should have known better than to use the Cruciatus curse.
Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, it's got these cool little owl posts. I like them.
Revelio.
Guess there's nothing else here. All right.
Revelio.
What to do now? I suppose we really have no other choice except to go and do the other main quest there. The High Keep. Who's Natty again? Well, I don't know if right now is a good time to go and start another quest. We are kind of getting on time. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a short episode, but not too bad. Maybe we can spend it a couple minutes just like looking around, seeing if we can find more stuff, because it really, it's really implied.
Once a coward, always a coward. Just ask Duncan Hobhouse.
it's really implied that there's a whole lot more here. Wait, can I go in here during the day? Yes, I can. So the prefect's bathroom. Where haven't we gone in here? Okay, we've gone in there, we've gone in there. We haven't been in there, but of course it's locked. Level 3. So we can't. I don't know. Okay, so that's the prefect's bathroom.
Revelio.
So there was a field guide page within range back there. It's probably level 3. 2.
Alohomora.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry Hospital Wing. Attending healer, Nurse Noreen Bailey. Patient name, Tasmina McLagan, or so we assume. Age 13. Notes, the patient stumbled in without a head. Oh my god. After a head count of the dorms and absolutely no assistance from the headmaster, we conclude that the student was most likely Tasmina McLagan. Despite the obvious communication challenges, I was able to discern that the poor girl was suffering from a vanishing sickness. I recommended that she be sent to St. Mungo's at once, partly owing to the time-sensitive nature of the diagnosis, and partly because nearly headless Nick was floating around, moaning on and on about how very lucky she was. He was most distracting, and if he disrupts my dealings with future headless students, I shall have no choice but to ask the headmaster to intervene. Addendum. I'm told that the patient is recovering and can be expected to return to the castle soon. Of no particular significance, Nick now seems to be avoiding me. One might assess that he's steeping himself in a somewhat childish sulk. Okay.
Revelio.
We have cedar rivet gloves. Anything else in here within that is vaguely interesting? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Because there was definitely a ding before. So it must be downstairs. Maybe the portrait corridor is like a thing?
Revelio.
Wait, where is it? We definitely had a ding before. Was it the lock? Okay, so these are probably behind the... Whoa, hello. How the hell did we get up there?
Revelio.
Let's go up. But we're up too far already. Maybe there's a staircase back there.
Revelio.
So I think that ding was coming from that blue cauldron. I think that's one of the things that you have to set fire to. What is that? Unless it's this.
Revelio.
That is definitely close by. But where is it? Oh my god, this is driving me insane. Is it on the floor above? I wish you could tilt your head side to side to kind of gauge where sounds are coming from.
Revelio.
It's driving me crazy. It sounds like we're like right on top of it. It must be in that corridor. Or on the other side of... Alright, what's on the other side? Wait. No, okay. This is such a tricky castle. It's so full. It's so full of like secret tunnels and passages. It's just so windy and... Oh my god. Wait, you're probably...
Revelio.
There we go. The Fat Lady Portrait. This portrait guards the Gryffindor common room, requiring a password of any who will enter. She and her friend Violet are known to wander among the other portraits, periodically helping themselves to vats of wine therein. Alright. Well, that was probably it. That was probably the one, I would think. I think. Maybe not. It's so hard to say. But, you know, that is one more note in the collection.
I did tell you.
I don't think that was it. Well, no, maybe. It's close enough. Let's bust in here one more time.
Revelio.
It was it, wasn't it? It was. We found it. Let's just go to the second floor one more time, just to be sure. It's gone. It's gone. We found it. Oh my goodness, there's so many secrets in here. And you know what? That's great. That's gonna keep us plugging along, exploring areas, trying to figure stuff out. That's fun. I hope it's fun to watch. I hope it's as much fun to watch as it is to play, but I like these sort of like random puzzles scattered around and just like these sort of like random collections you have to do and stuff like that. It keeps you on your toes, you know? And I really do enjoy it. And I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.